Good morning, student of class 5. How are you? I hope you all are fit and healthy. So, student, today date is 16/10/2020 and I am teaching you chapter number 19. And name of the chapter is Towards Independence. So, student, all of you open page number 111 of your book and take one rough copy also, so that you can note down the important points from the board. So, student, let's do little recapitulation what we have done in our previous video. So, in the previous video, student, we discussed the SALT law and civil disobedience movement. So, student, let's do little recapitulation of this topic and then I will continue with the new topic. So, in 1930, Gandhi ji launched a new movement, that is the SALT law and civil disobedience movement. Now, what happens? The British people don't allow the Indian peoples to make the salt, and even what they have done at that time, they increase the tax on the salt, and this salt Indian people they have to buy from the British peoples, and Indian peoples are not allowed to make their own salt. So Gandhiji launched new movement, that is a salt law, in 1930 from his ashram at Sabarmati in Ahmedabad to a sea village of Dandi, and Dandi is in Gujarat. He covered a distance of 300 kilometers. So Gandhiji decided that this is not right. So he decided to break the law, that is written civil disobedience movement. Gandhiji thought that this is not right and it is not possible for the poor people to buy the salt because they increase the tax and rate of the salt. So from his ashram Sabarmati in Ahmedabad to a sea village of Dandi, which is in Gujarat, he covered a walking distance of 300 kilometers. And when Gandhiji started, he started this march, that is also known as Dandi March, with his 73 followers from the Sabarmati ashram, and while walking he covered the distance of 300 kilometer, and in this more than 50,000 people join him. Okay, so how the British people control this movement? So what they do, Gandhiji broke the law and thousands were arrested and sent to jail. Even Gandhiji was also sent to the jail. Okay, and this led to the civil disobedience movement. And why Gandhiji was also sent to a jail? Because he break the law of the British government, because he break the salt law of the British government. So now what's happened, student? There are, per see student, after Gandhiji was also arrested and sent to jail, but this movement is not stopped. The other leaders of the Indian National Congress, so that leaders follow the movement. ठीक है, गांधी जी को अरेस्ट कर लिया गया, जेल में डाल दिया गया, लेकिन बेटा ये मूवमेंट रुकी नहीं. जो अदर लीडर्स थे उन्होंने इसे क्या रखा, कंटिन्यू रखा. अदर्स लीडर्स ने इस मूवमेंट को कंटिन्यू रखा. इज इट क्लियर? नाउ नेक्स्ट, अदर रिवॉल्यूशनरी लीडर्स. रिवॉल्यूशनरी लीडर्स मीन्स वी आर, हिंदी में बोले तो क्रांतिकारी लीडर्स. ओके, so there are other revolutionary leaders and their name are Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, so these are the name of some of the revolutionary leaders at that time, that is Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev, Chandrasekhar Azad, Ram Prasad Bismillah. Okay, so these leaders, इन्हें क्रांतिकारी लीडर्स बेटा क्यों बोला गया, रिवोल्यूशनरी लीडर्स क्यों बोला गया? बिकॉज their thinking about the freedom is different than Gandhi ji approaches. These leaders thought that they can't get the freedom by only following the path of a non-violence. इन लीडर्स का ऐसा मानना था कि जो हमें फ्रीडम की जो लड़ाई है, स्ट्रगल फॉर द फ्रीडम, सो बाय ओनली फॉलोइंग द path of a non-violence we cannot get the freedom from the British government, so they follow the path of a non-violence. Sorry, they follow the path of a violence. Is it clear? So their approach is that if that in a for the freedom of the people of India, by only following the path of a non-violence is not enough. So their approach is that they have to fight against the British government for the freedom. So it means the path of the violence is also necessary for the freedom of the people of the country, that is India. And even student, the British government, भगत सिंह, राजगुरु एंड सुखदेव, इन सबको फांसी दे दी गई थी. ठीक है, जब ये अरेस्ट हो जाते हैं तो इनको ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट ने फांसी की सजा दे दी थी. एंड चंद्रशेखर आजाद, ही आल्सो डाइड while fighting against the British government. So these are some of the revolutionary leaders of our country at that time. Now see Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose. So he is also a revolutionary leader. He also thought that by only following the path of a non-violence, freedom is not possible. So Subhash Chandra Bose started and formed the Indian National Army in foreign country and started the freedom struggle from there. And what was the name of the country in which Subhash Chandra Bose formed the Indian National Army? That is in Japan. Is it clear? It is in Japan. So, and Netaji सुभाष चंद्र बोस इज आल्सो नोन एज, जैसे महात्मा गांधी को बापू के नाम से भी आप लोग जानते हो, महात्मा गांधी को हम लोग बापू के नाम से भी जानते हैं. इन द सेम मैनर सुभाष चंद्र बोस is also known as with the name Netaji, and he gave the famous slogan Jai Hind. So Subhash Chandra Bose, he also started a Indian army in foreign country, क्योंकि उनका मानना था जिस तरह ब्रिटिश के पास भाई they have a army, they have soldiers. So what these leaders thought that by following only the path of a non-violence we will not get the freedom. So we have to fight against them, and for fighting against them he started the Indian army. He also started the Indian army to fight against the British people, because in the First World War also what happens, many of the Indian soldiers participated in the First World War. Okay, So many of the soldiers of India participated in the First World War. So these leader approach is that even they have, because population of India is more, so he thought that by making their own army, because population of India is not less, it is population is more, so he thought that he can make the Indian army, and these army, by this army they can fight against the British government. So come to page number 112. Now a new movement which is given by Mahatma Gandhi in the year 1942, and this movement is Quit India movement. So student, finally Gandhi ji launched a new movement, and the name of the movement is Quit India movement in 1942. Why the name of the movement launched by Gandhi ji is Quit India India movement? Because now in this movement launched by Gandhi ji, what happens? Now what was the aim of this movement? The aim is that now we are demanding complete freedom for the India. Now we are demanding complete freedom of the India. Let's write the main points and after that we discuss this. Now see what are the important agendas of this Quit India movement. See student, in Quit India movement which is launched by Mahatma Gandhi in 1942. Now this time we, what is the demand at that time? Now we demand complete freedom of the India. And very, what did Gandhi ji ask the people of India? Do or die, means karo ya maro. Is it clear? Because we have get the freedom from the British government, and for this many people sacrifice their life also. Then only we get the freedom from the British people. So again, same thing happens. What happens at the time of a non-cooperation movement, SALT Act, in all that time some points are very common. People, नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट भी दी थी गांधी जी ने बेटा. इज इट क्लियर? फिर आफ्टर दैट साल्ट एक्ट एंड डिसऑबिडेंस मूवमेंट इज लॉन्च बाय गांधी जी, एंड नाउ इन 1942 a quit India movement. So some of the agendas are common in all these movements. People ignore, or you can say boycott the, people ignore, or you can say people boycotts the foreign goods. Many students left the colleges and schools which are established by the British government at that time. Many of the peoples who are working in factories established by the British government at that time in India, they left their job. They left their job. Many people from the police also, they left their job, because in this Gandhi ji 1942 quit India movement, and this is do or die, karo ya maro. Last attempt is done by, now we have to do anything for our freedom. अब ये क्लियर हो गया था बेटा कि हम अपनी फ्रीडम के लिए अब हम कुछ भी करने को तैयार हैं. इवन वी आर रेडी टू सेक्रीफाइस आवर लाइफ आल्सो, मरने के लिए भी अब हम तैयार हैं. सो few things are common in all these movements. People boycott the foreign goods. Many young students left the colleges and schools established by the British government. Many people who are working under different factories established by the British government, they left their job. They left their job of a police also. So now what comes in the mind of Indians, क्योंकि ये बहुत जरूरी था, क्योंकि मैंने आपको इससे पहली वाली वीडियोस में भी एक चीज बताई थी बेटा, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग कि नंबर ऑफ पीपल ऑफ ब्रिटिश आर वेरी लेस, एंड वी आर इंडियंस हु आर डूइंग ऑल द वर्क फॉर द ब्रिटिश पीपल. जो ब्रिटिश लोग थे 200 इयर्स उन्होंने रूल किया इंडिया में, तो ब्रिटिश पीपल दे डोंट हैव सच अ बिग, क्योंकि उनका अपना भी देश था, वो अपना देश छोड़ के पूरा थोड़ी ना इंडिया में आ जाते. सो नंबर ऑफ पीपल्स which are ruling in the country India, number of British peoples are very less. We are Indians who are doing work for them. Now लोगों में नेशनलिटी की इतनी भावना जागी कि अब सबने, क्योंकि गांधी जी ने बोला डू और डाई, करो या मरो। अब सबने ये डिसाइड कर लिया, जॉब जाता है जाने दो। अब सबने डिसीजन ले लिया उस क्या कि अब मर भी जाएंगे तो कोई बात नहीं, बट वी become free from this British government. We become free from this British government. So maximum peoples ने अपने जॉब छोड़ दी है at that time. Maximum of the people they left their job. So it become very difficult for the British people to control Indians at that time, because 1939 में Second World War also started. So the leaders of a Indian National Congress, they talk to the British peoples that okay, in the Second World War the position of the British is not very good, and even so the leader of Indian National Congress tell the British people that they will support them in the Second World War, but after the war they want the complete freedom. Okay, they want the complete freedom. This is the demand of the leaders of Indian National Congress at that time with the British administration. So student, to control all these movement, it is true that to control all these movement by the British people, because 200 years they are ruling on our country, that is India. So simply they will not left the India. So what happened to control all this movement? Lot of violence has been done at that time. ठीक है, बहुत सी वायलेंस हुई थी, क्योंकि ब्रिटिश पीपल, ये तो गांधी जी ने बोला था कि ही विल, गांधी जी ऑलवेज फॉलो द पाथ ऑफ ए नॉन वायलेंस. But in the last, when these English people see that now all Indian becomes united and now they refuse to work under them, so to control them there is a lot of violence in different part of the country. They ordered their soldiers where they saw the gathering of the peoples, so they are free to, जहां भी उनको लोगों की गैदरिंग दिखाई देती है तो उनके सोल्जर्स को ऑर्डर दिया था ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट में, दे आर फ्री टू, आप फायर कर सकते हो, बुलेट्स चला सकते हो. तो बहुत से लोग मरे थे उस समय. ठीक है, मैनी पीपल्स डाइड एट दैट टाइम, मैनी पीपल डाइड. हाँ ठीक है, महात्मा गांधी ऑलवेज फॉलो द पाथ ऑफ नॉन वायलेंस, लेकिन बेटा in the end, at the time of the freedom, many people sacrifice their life in this struggle of freedom. So lot of violence at that time, at the time of independence. Okay, so and many of the, and to control the Quit India movement at that time, many of the leaders were जेल्ड, बहुत से बड़े लीडर्स को जेल में डाल दिया गया. इज इट क्लियर? मौलाना आजाद, खान, Abdul Ghaffar Khan and Indira Gandhi were some of the leaders. So these are also the leader who fight for the freedom at that time. Okay, thank you student.